present Monday with Monique.
Hey, welcome to Mondays with Monique. I'm Monique Graziadei. It's great to have you watching our show today. We have Frank Kirkpatrick as our guest chef. Frank's going to cook up something kind of an Italian-y pasta tomato type thing. Perfect time for that because the tomatoes are just going crazy on the vine, and most people have tomatoes coming out of their ears right now. So this will be a good way to utilize a large portion of the tomatoes to make a pasta sauce that you can probably freeze and use again at some other time. So lots of wonderful things coming up, a little chat about his ranch. He does grow all of his own vegetables, so it's really kind of a fun thing. And Frank, thank you for being on the show today.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to go to a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Go.
Watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN. You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. And now back to Monday with Monique.
Okay, and here we are. We're back Mondays with Monique. I'm Monique Graziadei, and this is Frank Kirkpatrick. Thank you so much again, Frank. We were just talking, during the commercial break a little bit about what kids are going to be doing, and I just wanted to say hello to Austin Castorena. That's my daughter Morgan's fabulous boyfriend. He is getting ready to go off to college. He's going to the University of Nevada at Reno, and I want to wish you the best of luck. Mwah! Love you so much. I know you're going to do just perfectly there, and I'm really excited for you. But now, let's get back to what we're cooking. So tell us what we're cooking first.
Yeah, we're cooking Bucatini alla turchilata.
Say that 10 times fast.
No, I can't do that. It's a predominantly northern or Roman dish.
Let me grab that mic right there, and we'll be able to hear you just a little bit better. Okay, go ahead.
It's a Roman dish, or amatrine, which is several hundred miles north or 100 miles north of Rome. And it's there's a lot of variations of the dish or whatever, but the Romans want to claim pride to it.
Sure,
but,
why not?
So, but
and I'll hold this for you if you want to go ahead. So we're gonna, part of the dish, one of the items in the recipe are tomatoes, right?
Yeah, it requires lots of tomatoes, and I'm just showing people how to scour a tomato.
So let's bring your hand over here, and there you go, because we're gonna come in on that.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, and I scour it.
So just an X, right?
Yeah, an X, and just put it in there, and
okay. And then you boil it. We boiled the water. We've got it going really at a fast boil right now.
Yeah.
Typically, you want the water a little bit deeper, though, to cover the entire tomato if you can.
But this will work. We'll just, roll around in there a little bit, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, we'll wait a minute or two and let that cook.
Yeah.
What I think is just so fabulous is that you grow all of your own vegetables.
Yeah, I grow everything. Peppers, tomatoes.
And yet you have that beautiful ranch that is right kind of by the Save Mart shopping center there.
Yeah,
right?
it's a historic ranch. It was settled in 1862 or stuff like that. We just discovered a deed that was dated 1872, signed by Ulysses S. Grant. So
my gosh.
Yeah, very cool.
Great history, definitely. Yeah. And so who's lived on that property? Obviously you do now, but prior to you being there.
Yeah, it's my mom and grandmother and grandfather and stuff like that. I'm the 5th generation to live on the property, so it's very cool. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so, yeah.
What animals do you have out there? I noticed that there's, I thought I saw geese or ducks maybe.
Yeah, we have geese, ducks. Yeah. I think that's about ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's grab them. It'll be easier to get them out like that.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Okay, I'll hold it and you do the cooking. Tell us what we're doing here. Be specific.
All right. The score is it lets you peel it like off the end.
Oh, look at how easy that comes off of there.
Yeah.
A little hot though, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot. I like to cool bathroom before I start to peel them and start to handle them, but it's quite hot right now.
Do you want, I have some cold water here, you want to put it in a little bit?
No, we'll do it. Yeah, okay. I got tough hands. I haven't had a manicure in a long time. I wear them off. Whoa, that's hot. But that's how you do it. Just kind of And it peels kind of like an envelope.
It comes off so easy, too.
Yeah.
That's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you want a fork to hold it down while you
That's good.
trim it off?
Yeah. And
Perfect.
then we just core them out to add them to this dish.
I see that. It's perfect. So out comes the core. Toss that in the rubbish bowl.
And we just chop them up and add them to the sauce that we're going to make.
So it's okay to leave the seeds in them.
I don't know.
Do you normally de-seed yours?
No, I don't.
Okay,
No.
so then it's fine. We're going to cook them with the seeds. It's going
The
to be
seeds
delicious.
are good. Yeah, a lot of people like to use aromas or whatever. But no, the seeds are good. They,
And what
they
kind
have
of-
just.
What kind of tomatoes are you growing? What
These
is
are
this?
actually celebrities. I like these because they have a long growing season, and they keep really well without being in the fridge. You ever want to put fresh tomatoes in the refrigerator because it destroys the flavor of them.
It does.
So,
It's true.
Yeah. So-
It's kind of like avocados, I mean,
Mhm.
they'll last a little longer in the fridge,
Yeah.
but it seems like that intense flavor, just like a tomato, starts to diminish a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I agree.
So-
And then there's something about room temperature tomatoes. If you eat them just raw, just regular tomatoes, a little salt on them,
Yeah.
the room temperature, they're just like, you can taste all the sweetness and all the flavor. And
Yeah, they have such an aroma to them too. It's just like a real bouquet. Like you buy a tomato in the grocery store, it's like cardboard or.
I know. It's some sort of red something. I don't know what it is.
I know.
It's a red something fruit. Well, I'm going to have you take the mic, and I'm going to switch out your pan here.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we'll get to doing some cooking.
Go.
All right. Set the boiling water carefully over here. Can I do it? Yep.
Yes.
Got it. Score. That was it. Okay. So what's the next step in this process?
All right, a little olive oil in the pan and saute the onions.
About how much? Tell me when.
A couple tablespoons. That's probably plenty.
Perfect.
But the onions create their own water, so. Yeah.
Do you want me to put the onions in?
Yeah.
And I cut up 2 of the red onions. You want me to put maybe half of this in to start, or you want all of it?
Yes. Yeah, maybe 3/4 of it.
Say
or something like
when,
that.
Frank.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Got it. All right, and we have it on high. It'll take just a minute. This is a big pan, so it'll take just a little bit to get hot.
Yeah.
There we go. So you have already prepared most of the tomatoes. You were showing us
Yeah,
how
they're
to
kind
score.
of coarsely diced. I peeled them and coarsely diced them, and they're ready for the pan.
About how many tomatoes did you use? Do you have any idea?
I think about a dozen.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's all?
yeah.
Okay.
That's probably more than you would need for the recipe. Probably, maybe 8 ounces or 10 ounces or something. Tomatoes for recipe, but I like tomatoes, so.
Yeah, I do too. Like big flavor.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like mushrooms where you cook them and they start to kind of cook down and
Yeah.
they're a little bit less than what you started out with.
Yeah, they'll cook down a little bit. Yeah, so.
Yeah,
fabulous.
good. Here, we'll go ahead and give these guys a little spin. Now, are the red onions from your garden as well?
Yeah, I grew those actually too. Yeah.
Are they Italian or are they just your regular red?
Yeah, they are actually. They're Oneto onions, or
They are.
that's what they call them. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I've heard them called
Yeah.
too. They made me cry when I was cutting them. They just broke my heart and made me cry. They do that.
I don't cry too much.
You're not a crybaby, huh?
No, I'm a happy boy.
Well, keep that happy face on. We're going to go to just a quick commercial break. We'll be back in just a couple minutes, so stay tuned with us.
Cool.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. And now back to Monday with Monique.
Okay, and we're back with Frank Kirkpatrick. I'm Monique, Mondays with Monique. And we are cooking, you'll have to say it because I'm not even going to touch this one with the 10-foot pole.
Bucatini ama turquilada.
Bucatini ama turquilada.
Yeah.
Hey, I did it. That was good.
There we go.
That was good. So we just got done sauteing the fresh red onions from your garden.
Yeah.
What's next?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Pancetta goes in last?
Yeah.
Okay.
After that, pancetta. Yeah.
Okay, tomatoes first and then the pancetta?
Yeah.
Is that how you want it?
Yeah.
Okay. So in they go. Do you want me to put
No, you don't have to put them all.
half of them, probably?
Maybe half. Yeah.
Okay. Let's start out with half. You tell me when it's good.
I think that's good.
Okay.
That works.
Perfect. That smells good too. Let me get this going here.
And then a little pancetta.
Okay. And do we put it in at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds great. I have it
The
open.
pancetta needs a little moisture, otherwise it gets too crisp or something like that. It
It
requires.
turns into bacon instead of a meat.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So just tell me when.
Add it all.
All of it. Okay. It's going in. So we have here about 4 ounces of pancetta.
Yeah, 4 ounces. Yeah.
I mean, we had about 12 ounces of tomatoes. That look like about 10 to 12.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe that. 11, 10, 12. I don't know.
Something in that neighborhood, right? Oh, this is going to be really good. And no garlic in this.
No garlic. I think maybe there's a little garlic in the pancetta, maybe when they cure it or something like that. Yeah.
Probably so.
Yeah.
That looks good. We're going to let that simmer just a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
And you want your spices in right before serving, or you want them in now?
What's that?
The salt, pepper, whatever. You want salt and pepper in here?
A little pepper and little pepper flakes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No salt?
No salt.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's that?
The pancetta has a lot of salt
It's
in
true.
it. And the pecorino romano has a lot of salt also.
True. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so we'll let this simmer. So if you don't mind, let's go back to the animals on the farm. What's out there?
Yeah. I have geese, ducks, dogs, cats.
Do you have any horses there?
Yeah, there's one horse there, but she's gone right now. She's
She on vacation?
She's on vacation. She's in a barn right now because we have a lot of irrigated pastures. She's getting way too fat or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I hear that. You know, just the constant grazing. It's like having a field of donuts out in front of me. I hear you. Yeah, so it's good to kind of get them away from the green pasture and let them kind of skinny up a little bit. Yeah. Well, if they get too overweight, they tend to founder and just not feel well.
Yeah. Somebody came through the other day and said she was foundering, but she likes to lay down. So, you know, I wish people kind of sometimes mind their own business, you know. But you know, it's okay.
Everybody wants to be the animal advocate.
They were concerned.
Sure.
That's good. Yeah.
That's nice.
That's a good thing.
Do you guys have any cows out there?
There's 60 head of cows or something like that, and right now I think there's about 55 little babies. It's calving season right now, so I think we got 10 or 9 or 10 left
Are you
to go.
managing the calving and?
No, my brother does all that. He's
What's
a
his name?
My brother's name is John.
Okay.
He was a county auditor in Amber County for about 30 years. So
really?
yeah, he's retired, but I think he's getting tired of cattle ranching too.
Really?
It's a lot of work, and
It is, especially in the heat.
yeah, and his wife Maxine comes out, and we have chickens, and she takes care of the chickens and stuff like that. She's a lovely lady. She was a kindergarten teacher at Sutter Creek.
She must have a heart of gold. That's a wonderful
Oh
job.
yeah, she's a wonderful person. Yeah, really good person. Yeah.
That's neat. And then do you have kids too?
Yeah, I have a daughter. Yeah.
One daughter? That's
Yeah.
right, we were saying we have wonderful daughters.
Oh yeah, she's fabulous. Yeah, She lives in San Diego. She harbor master for Intrepid Marina in Point Loma.
I think that's just amazing for a woman to have the harbor master job. I love that. I really, really
yeah,
do.
she was harbor master for Sun Road Marina, and she was in Marin for a while, Marin Yacht Club. And,
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
Very nice spot.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. She does real well.
Good. So what are we looking for here on the cooking process?
All right, I think we're good, man.
Are we good?
Yeah, just.
Do we add pasta to this, or we add cheese first?
We'll add pasta right now.
Okay. You get the pasta, and I'll hold the mic. I'm good at this part. And it looks like you're right, Frank. It the tomatoes and the onions kind of created a really nice saucy texture.
Yeah.
Really looks good. There we go.
Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, I'll take that for you. Got it.
Just add a little pasta here.
Okay. I can get this. You go ahead with the pasta. What type of pasta are we using?
This is Bucatini. It's hollow spaghetti. Yeah, it's very different texture than regular spaghetti, but I think no.
I love this pasta. It's just, I like the uniqueness of it, and that it looks like a little straw.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay,
that's
you hold that
sufficient.
all
Yeah.
stirred up.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
That looks yummy. You kind of get a good look on this one here. And the tomatoes, the onions, little pepper,
Yeah.
fresh red pepper. Looking good. And of course the pancetta.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Delicious. Look at that.
Mm.
Okay. We let it simmer down, or is it fine like this?
Yeah, it's like that. We'll add a little pecorino, and then we'll be done. Yeah.
Okay. I'll hold the mic. You add the pecorino. Do you have? Oh yeah, you have the shaker there. Now, don't try this at home. These graters are super sharp. You know, when you use this type of grater.
Yeah.
Did you get yourself already? Yeah. All you have to do is touch
Yeah,
it.
it was a knife.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Shouldn't be allowed with having sharp instruments.
This one is super sharp though, so just use care when you use this type of grater. I like that it grates it so incredibly fine.
Yeah.
I'll turn it down a little bit here. That's looking good. Awesome.
Oops.
Double-handed here, ambidextrous. That looks good.
There we go.
That looks wonderful, Frank. I like it. I like it. Perfect. And I'll go ahead and stir it in a little bit. Is it a topping, or do you want to stir it in?
Yeah, you can stir it in.
Okay.
Yeah, we can put a little bit
Yeah, put
as
some
a
more.
garnish.
I like that stuff. So, who taught you how to cook?
My grandmother, actually. When I was in high school or in grammar school, I didn't like going to school too much. They didn't want me to graduate because I didn't attend enough days because, I was always escaping from school and and on the ranch from my grandmother or grandfather, hunting or cutting wood or something like that. But, I did go to school, and I think high school and grammar school was a bore for me. I didn't get off too much on it. But
Yeah. So cooking is more interesting. Well, I'll agree. Cooking is way more interesting. And unfortunately, we're going to just take a quick break. We have to hit to a commercial, and then we'll try this out. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. And now back to Monday with Monique.
And we're back. Mondays with Monique on TSPN TV and Frank Kirkpatrick. Well, our pasta's ready. We're going to try in just a minute. But Frank, I see that you brought in a lovely assortment of vegetables. What do we have here, and what are we going to be looking at? Let's see if we can get a little bit closer in here.
Yeah, we have some celebrity tomatoes and some cherries.
Ooh.
These are called Husky Reds, and the little ones are called Sun Gold. These are actually hot peppers.
Are
They're
they spicy?
Hungarian wax, and there's some other ones here, a little different textures that are called sweet Italian wax, and most of the tomatoes are.
They smell great.
Yeah, and some Anaheim chilies, and I think there's a couple serranos in here too, which are quite hot, and some onions that I grew. So
beautiful. And I see a lemon cucumber here.
Yeah,
I love these little guys. They're so good.
they're really good. Yeah,
These are awesome.
Yeah.
And then are these cherry tomatoes, are they all the same type of cherry tomato?
Yeah, this one here is called Husky Red, and this one here is Sun Gold, and I have tons of these. One plant is enough for, 40 people.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you ever enter your vegetables in the fair?
No, I don't.
Oh, you should. You've got a great variety here.
I don't know.
Really great variety. And they look outstanding.
Yeah.
They really do. Well, first, I think I'm going to try just the raw tomatoes because that's one of my favorite things.
Yum, huh?
Really sweet and very flavorful, just like you said. And then you gonna try the pasta with me?
Yeah,
Why not?
Perhaps not. Yeah.
I'm gonna try it here.
I-
Grab some of that
Yeah.
fabulous cheese.
Yeah.
Outstanding dish. Simple too. Really
Yeah,
just
it
a
is
few
pretty,
ingredients.
pretty simple.
But
Yeah.
the way that the flavors have come together with the onions that have been sautéed, the pancetta just brings it alive,
Yeah.
and then the sweet tomatoes. It's a fabulous dish, and it's so easy. You know I'm going to be making this week for dinner.
Yeah,
recreating
yeah,
at home.
plenty of tomatoes.
Okay, you want to try it?
Yeah.
Want to try it before you buy it?
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll see.
Tell me what you think.
I don't know.
And I like the spiciness from the crushed red peppers. That's really good. Passes inspection?
That worked.
We're a good team, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Well, you know what? This has been just a really fun time for me, Frank. You're a dear friend, and I'm so pleased that you're nice enough to come on the show, take time out of your day, and I really appreciate it. And you've provided us with a great brand new recipe because I've never made this before.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. And I want to say thank you for watching out there. TSPN TV, Mondays with Monique. Frank Kirkpatrick, have a great day. We'll see you later.
See you, folks.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.